Aloha! I learned how to make kukui leaf lei from Kawai lehua, and I'm adapting it to suit our particular circumstances. We start with rope lei, and that's tea leaf that has been deboned. So basically, these are the two sides of the tea leaf. I have taken out the central stem. It's called deboning. And you are going to debone the leaf by cutting alongside the stem on one side and the other side. Now this middle bone, we do not throw away. Kumule says it's not opala. Opala means trash. This is not rubbish or trash. We return it to the ground and we chant Oli Mahalo, which we will do in class. So this will be all kept to one side. I have a bucket. Okay, so now that we have two sides to that one tea leaf, we're going to make rope lei, which is twist, make a knot, and pull. Now this leaf has been softened, so you do not hear any cracking. If you hear crackling, then your leaf is not softened enough. You can soften it in the microwave, or you can flame soften it as long as the fibers have broken down. So with this two strands, you're going to take something heavy. Now I have a basin of water, so I'm going to put it underneath, or you can use your toes. Now I'm right-handed, so my right side is going clockwise, my left side is going clockwise, and my right goes over the left. So I'm going to do it simultaneously. Twist, right over left, twist, right over left. And very soon you'll be able to do it really fast. Well, not that fast, but I can do it while watching TV. Okay, so again, basically it is, now that you can see it a bit clearer, twist. Now you don't have to twist the entire thing, you just have to twist about a little bit here. Twist, and with that tight twist, make sure it's tight, the right goes over the left. Again, twist, and you only need to make sure this portion is tight, twist it tight, twist clockwise, and I do that because I'm right-handed, but you can reverse it if you're left-handed. And then the right goes over the left. So twist, cross, twist, cross, twist, cross. So this is basically your rope lei, and you can use your toes to hold that lei in place, or you get something heavy, like I have a basin of water. So now we're getting a bit short. Well, this is not too short, but I'm just going to teach you how to add. Just going to put it underneath. Here's another tea leaf. Just going to put it underneath and wrap, like you're wrapping it in a kimono, and twist, 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 twist. Now if you're new to this, you should have this longer, so until you get used to it, and then you can cut it. But if you're a little bit more ma'a or used to it, then this can be a lot shorter because your twist will be tight and the added leaf will not fall out. So I'm going to just add to the other side, and then I'm going to start adding the kukui leaf substitute. So again, goes onto, it's like lying down on a bed, and then you wrap your little piggy in the blanket, wrap, 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 and then twist, 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 and you know that it's really secure and that additional leaf will not be pulled out of your rope lei. Okay, so now we're going to start adding our substitute kukui. This is not kukui, it's got a really thick stem, but I thought it's quite pretty. It's like a monstera, but baby monstera. So, you know, just take what we can get. So what we need to remember is that this stem has to be long enough, at least 5 inches. and preferably soft and pliable. This is not very soft and pliable, but we'll just make do. We're going to put this at the intersection of, sorry, this face facing up. We're going to place this at the intersection, okay? And then you're going to weave 1 or 2 if you want. I'm going to weave 2 times. And you're just going to leave that stem out, and I'll tell you what to do with it later on. I'm going to take another baby monstera. It's going to be gigantic, even though it's baby. So you're going to put it at the intersection, you know, where the 2 strands, they cross. So you're just going to put it in the middle, and then take the 2 strands of the T, and you do that weave, that normal rope lay weave. One, I can't really see my hands right now, but it's still clockwise and right over left, and I'll do 2 just to lock it in place. We're going to do 4 all together, and this is when you need your end to be underneath something heavy. I have a basin filled with water where my monstera is bathing. Okay, so again, and you have this front side up at the intersection of your rope lay, and again weave, lock it in, and then the 4th one. It's going to be really gigantic. Okay, so this is the 4th one. When you get to the 5th one, okay, and I'm going to add, because I want my rope lay to be strong. These monstera stems are really, really sturdy, so I'm just going to add, and you can just add whenever. Just going to add a tea leaf right there and twist clockwise. It's locked in. Okay, so now I've done 4 monstera. On the 5th monstera, what you're going to do is, after you put the monstera in, you take the first one and you're going to bend it. Now this will require a bit of muscle because it's so tough. You're going to bend it over and put it on top of this leaf. So, shift myself here. Okay. And then you're going to weave as normal. 1 and 2. And you're just going to leave a gap. Like it's going to be like a little rainbow. Okay? So after you've done that, you just continue. So you put the next monstera on top, and you're going to pull the next one. So this is number 2, the second one that you've added. Bend it like Superman can bend bars. Bend it and put it, oops, I don't want this here. Put it on top of that recently added leaf. And then you're going to continue your rope with 1 and 2. And make sure that the weave is really tight, because that's the only thing that's locking everything in place, right? So I'm going to continue and show you the finished product. And just continue. Okay, now how do you end it? You're going to bring that stem. So this is the last leaf that I put in. So you just put in the 4th last stem in and weave it in. 1 and 2. I'm doing 2, but you can do 1 if the stems are thin enough. So this is the 3rd last one. going to bring it in. And I'm going to add, because I need the tea leaf sturdy enough to hold these massive monstera stems. So you don't need to do this if you're using hibiscus. One, and add another. You can cut all the stray pieces off afterwards, so no worries. And two. Okay. This is the second last one that I added. Bring it over. One and two, and then, so I want to neaten up my rope. So what I can do is make all the little babies go into the kimono. I'm gonna wrap, or piggies, or whatever floats your boat. Wrap the piggy in the blanket and twist, and then you have a nice rope instead of many strands. And then this is the last one. So this is the last leaf monstera that I added. Just gonna bring it over, and one. I'm gonna do the same thing for this because it's like many strands. I'm gonna put all the piggies into the blanket. Wrap him up tight. Good night, piggies. Okay, and then we'll need to end it with a simple rope. So make sure it's tight. Twist, twist, and right over left. So as you can see, this is not ideal because it's so thick, it's bending. It should be a nice rainbow. If you look behind, you'll see why you need that 5-inch stem. So you'll see that. Okay, this is not supposed to happen. These are really sturdy, so it kind of bends that way. It should be a nice round curve. And you will see all these round curves like rainbows. This is the back view of the lei. And you know what they say, always look at the back of the lei because that's how you know it's a good lei, not the front. So this is the front. And it's huge, and I'm gonna model it later on to show you how massive it is. So the back view is where you can see all the, but you can actually look at it from the front as well. See, it's a nice, there, that's nice. So when we use the hibiscus that Helen has kindly harvested for us on St. John's Island, mahalo, mahalo Helen. We're going to have a better time in class weaving, so then it's not going to be so laborious with these tough stems. Aloha.